Wishing you a very pleasant evening, class 11. Welcome to this evening online session.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I'm glad you could make it because this was a last minute updated version of the new timetable. So keep checking out on the timetable. I thought probably your class teacher must have informed you, but it seemed you weren't informed. So I had to stop the class and then begin again. And I thought I'll put a message for you all. So this is how it has happened. As of now, this is the timetable. This is a new timing. And if it changes, we'll again get in touch. All right. I just hope everybody gets that message and is able to join in. So we pick up from where we left yesterday, and let's go. Are you ready to meet the spider and the fly? They're waiting for us. They also, I think, didn't know about the new time. So let's see if we can go and meet them. Just a second, there's a phone call. Let me just put it on mute. Yes. So I think we have to start with the third stanza. Am I right? That's where we left off yesterday. We have covered the two stanzas in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
previous. We have covered the two stanzas in the previous session, and I hope you are comfortable with the character of the spider, the character of the fly, and all the situations and all the different tactics being employed by the spider, and all the uh, shying away or how the fly is able to stay away from all the lurings of the spider. So let's go on with the third stanza and let's see whether the spider has given up or not after hearing what the fly had to say yesterday. The fly had said, "Oh, no, no, because I have heard they never wake again who sleep upon your bed." I hope you remember that. So the fly had sounded a word of caution that I have heard. Now, this is where I was talking about the character of the fly, that the fly seems to be very well aware, has a very good journal knowledge and, has all the its and bits of informations that go around, all the gossip and all uh, the news that carries all over the place. So that's what the fly says. I've said, I have heard that people don't wake up once they sleep on your uh, fine, on the bed, which has very fine and thin sheets. Let's hear. Come on, let's hear from one of you what the spider has to say next to the fly. Who's picking up the lines? Yes. Who's picking up the lines? Let's hear. Who's doing it? Try. It's nothing about
Said
any.
the cunning spider to
Hmm.
the fly, "Dear friend, what can I do to prove the warm affection I have always felt for you?"
Now, somewhere here, we are told about the quality of the spider. Still now, the poetess had not told us about any quality. We were trying to understand all the qualities of the spider, isn't it? We tried to understand what kind of a quality or what kind of a character the spider has. But here we are told, said the cunning spider. The spider is, we are told, very cunning, that it will not give up. It has not given up. It will go on trying its best to lure the fly. And let's see what it says. Dear friend, oh my goodness me. It goes on to the extent of calling the fly a friend, and that too a dear friend. So, dear friend, what can I do? Tell me, how can I help you? You look so tired. Already we were told in the second stanza, right? So the spider is sounding helpless. The spider wants to tell the fly that I want to do something for you. Tell me, what can I do for you? I want to help you. I really want to help you. Or does he mean, I really want to eat you, right? So, but he is pretending very well. I think a lovely control over the voice, his anger, his irritation. Nothing is visible in his voice, and rather he's getting more and more polite with each stanza, with each failing. Now, isn't that a big lesson? It suddenly reminds me, we people, as we fail, as we get low marks, as we score less, we get dejected and we feel nahi ye humse nahi hoga, and almost we start giving up. What a great lesson I am learning this evening from the spider. He refuses to give up. What tight slaps on his face the fly has given in the form of rejections, rejected the first stanza, rejected in the second stanza. But the spider's effort are getting trebled, not just doubled, but trebled 3 times. Third stanza, 3 times the efforts. And he goes and becomes even more polite. His efforts increase, triple. Dear friend. So that's about the character of the spider. Real. I mean, his confidence is so high, he refuses to give up. Dear friend, what can I do? How will I prove? I want to prove that I'm a friend for you. I want to prove my warm affection for you. I want to tell you how much I have a real soft feelings for you. I am full of love for you, lot of warmth for you. I care for you. I'm worried for you. I want to today tell you how much I've cared for you, how much I have often seen you flying up high. When I'm sitting in my house, I can see you flying up high there, and I always think fly is so good. Look, the fly gets so tired. And today, I thought of talking to you and inviting you to my parlor, and you don't seem to believe me. He doesn't even speak this line that you don't believe me. He doesn't talk of anything negative. There is no negative word in his line. He just says, tell me, what should I do? Kya karu main? So that I can prove that I really care for you and I have a lot of warm affections for you. And it's not today. It's not suddenly today that I feel all the warm affections for you. I have been feeling it for you for many, you know, maybe years, months, we do not know. I have always felt for you. Look at the extent the spider goes. And he says, I have always had a very soft corner for you. I have a lot of feelings. Oh, you think this love that he is expressing is real love?
No, ma'am.
What makes you think so? Suppose we don't know that the spider is wanting to eat the fly. Would you believe whatever the spider is saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
is what is the best part here. Yes, Katika, you want to say something? Yes. You know, there is no smell of cunningness coming from his words. There is absolutely no smell. There is absolutely no way that we can even make out that he has some evil design, he has some evil plan in his mind. You think you can make out from any line that he has some evil design in his mind against the fly? Any word, any line which somewhere gives way, gives away his intentions. Any word which makes you feel कि नहीं ये तो कुछ में मामला है, something is wrong. Yes, Kshitij, you want to say something?
मैम अगर कोई एक्स्ट्रा प्रोलाइट हो रहा है तो वो भी तो कुछ कनिंग ही होता है ना.
Now you really want to think so? Suppose you and I were really genuinely worried for somebody and we are going more polite. Do you want people to doubt us, you and me?
No, ma'am.
है ना? So this is what you're right when you say that this could be a sounding bell. This could be a bell when somebody is being extra polite. But at the same time, suppose it's you, suppose it's me, and by nature we are polite, and then we go double polite, and then we go triple polite. Would we want somebody to doubt us? It may hurt us. We may not be happy with that. So, on one hand, you are right that extra politeness, for a second, we may be little wary of, we must be little cautious about, but then that should not be a reason to doubt anyone. Any other reason that you feel you could doubt the spider till here, except for the word cunning used by the poetess in this stanza? Look at the word dear, friend, how can I help you? What can I do for you? I want to prove, and he says that I have always felt for you. So that is the character of the spider, you know. We cannot make out at all his mal intentions. We are unable to. This reminds me like malware, in a computer. You know, they say now that there are so many of these good mornings and sometimes some good messages which come, and in it, are embedded some malware which can corrupt your computer or which can take away all the very important informations from our laptop or from our phones. Have you heard of this? Have you heard of this malware?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it that warnings are given to us that don't click on a particular good mornings, because the moment you do it, it may seem like a harmless good morning, but it may just corrupt all your files or may take away all the sensitive information and important vital information. So I think it's something like that the spider has so much of mal intentions inside him, but none seem to be coming out, because he's getting more and more polite and having all the wonderful words to speak to the spider. So I think I would give full marks to the spider for acting so well. I think he's a wonderful actor. He could beat Shah Rukh Khan, he could beat Amitabh, and maybe many other actors of your generation. I think he's really putting it up well. You want to give him all the credit for acting so well till now?
मैम उसको ये बोल सकते हैं कि उसने अपनी डिजायर्स कंट्रोल कर रही हैं.
हाँ, desire he is controlling, and desire तो अंदर में है. Desire is inside, but he is not letting the desire. So very good point, very wonderful point, Kshitij. And I think I'll speak on it a minute, because this is where you and I means the whole class, all of us have to learn a lesson that at times we are affected by our desire and we get irritated. अंदर में इतना मन कर रहा होता है कि कई बार आवाज में we get irritated या we get impatient, or we start shouting because somebody is not giving us what we want, or because somebody is not understanding us. Isn't it? At times we start getting irritated or we throw up our anger. But yes, I think wonderfully he's able to, tell his desires that wait, you know I'm trying to catch something for you. So desires, please don't, spoil my behavior. So he's not letting his desire overrule his behavior, because he knows that if the desires are visible, then he'll get no desires fulfilled. What a wonderful lesson. Not that you and I are going to do something evil, but a lesson that any desire we may have at any time, and how much we need to be able to understand, control, and keep the desire in check. It should not overrule our behavior. Do you agree with this, that this is an important quality? What is the important quality that I've talked about just now, taking up from Kshitij's point? Yes, I'm waiting to hear from you. Which important quality? Desire, all right. I read that in the chat. Desire, all right. But what is the quality? Quality is desire? No, no marks for that. How will you put it? How will you put it as in the character of the spider? What is his quality? You can speak it out. Self-control, controlling his desires. Yes, keeping a check on his desires. That's very true. So that is a wonderful quality that the spider has. Let's go on. Yes, who's leading us for the next two lines? Unmute and speak. Yeah, who's coming on the mic next? Taking up the next two lines, please. I'm waiting.
I have within my pantry good store of all that's nice. I'm sure you are very welcome. Will you please take a slice?
All right, so you see the spider has not given up again. And he goes on and now he elaborates about his house a little more. In the first stanza, we heard about his parlor. In the second one, we heard about the bed in his parlor. And now we hear about third thing in his parlor. I have within my pantry. He's talking about his pantry, his kitchen, his storeroom. Pantry is the storeroom. He says, I have a storeroom in my parlor. Goodness me, such a small web, and goodness gracious, how many things he has. He has a bed and curtains and whatnot, you know. He keeps his house well, I think so. He has a storeroom also. I have within my pantry, dear friend, good store of all that's nice. I keep all the nice things with me, you know. I have all the goodies with me, all the wonderful items I have. It could be food items, you know. He's offering food. He knows the fly is very tired, so he's offering. I have all the delicacies in my pantry. I have a lot of good food items, all the delicious items, yummalicious items, you know, in my pantry. And all that's nice, you know, I have baked, I have made, I have created, I don't know, I have fried, whatever, different things he must be having. Good store. He says, I have a wonderful store of all that's nice, all the good things. If you were to offer to someone, what will be the food items you will offer to invite somebody? Let me hear from your generation. What would you say then?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, pizza.
Only? Yes, that brings water to the mouth. What else? Others can chip in also.
Ma'am, I will offer Indian cuisine.
You'll offer Indian cuisine, namely?
Like Shahi Paneer sort of thing.
Okay, go on. Let's hear it.
Ma'am, all the dishes which are made out of paneer, I will offer.
Okay, Shahi Paneer and what? Paneer Lababdar and what? Malai Kofta.
Paneer jhal parezi.
Okay, Paneer Jhal Farezi. Come on, go on till you bring water to our mouth, you know. So, stuffed paneer, paneer tikka, isn't it? Paneer paratha, paneer lacha paratha. Any more?
Chili.
Paneer pakoras for this lovely weather outside? So paneer chili pakoda, paneer chili paneer. What else? I'm getting into Chinese
cheese.
cuisine. Huh? This became Chinese. Kshitij said he wanted Indian. What about the others? What would you offer?
Ma'am, chili cheese.
Chili cheese. Oh wow. What else?
What else?
Yes. Anyone else? Any other cuisine? Any other items that you wanna eat?
Ma'am, paneer tikka.
Paneer tikka. You could have any other dish. Paneer is very special for Kshitij. You want any other things? No one's offering chaat. No golgappas coming up. No pani puris coming up.
Ma'am, I will prefer fruit chaat.
Acha, all right. Yes, I think the weather outside is such that it's actually, making me think of all these chivra and pohe and, golgappe and then nice and hot aloo tikki. Oh my God. Are we all getting tempted?
Ma'am, a cup of tea.
Wow, yes, with a dash of ginger in it, and with a hot cup of tea. I think that would be ideal. So you get it, what is a desire and how we
Excuse
can.
me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, Srishti.
Ma'am, I was cycling in this weather and I'm late.
Oh, you just came in. Well,
Yes, ma'am.
you're tempting us to go out. I feel like going out and doing that too. I don't have a cycle, but okay, you didn't know about the new time, I'm sure, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's okay. So you have missed out a couple of things, and I don't know if somebody can help you with that. And maybe, I'm trying to take up recordings, and probably I'll be able to help you. That's the reason I'm doing it, so that, those of you miss out or for some reason are unable to attend or something. So I'm just thinking of keeping the recordings and maybe share it at some platform with all of you. Will that help you? You think that would be a good idea?
Yes, ma'am.
You all think that would
Yes,
help
ma'am.
you? So that you can actually listen
Yes,
to the
ma'am.
whole session, so that, whenever you have time, you can then go through the whole session that I record, and you can listen to it at home, and you'll be able to cover up something that. So you think I should do that? Do you feel? I need your feedback.
Yes, ma'am.
Would that be of great help
Yes, ma'am.
to all of you? All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. That means then I'll do that. And if it really helps you, I would be happy about it. So that's okay, Srishti. That's okay. Finally, you made it. So I have within my pantry. So he has some different things to offer, and he's not telling us what are those things, but he only tells us good story. He has a good backup of all the wonderful things. All that's what is called is nice. Of course, he's talking of a lot of sumptuous, mouth-watering food items that he has to offer. I'm sure you're very welcome. I'm sure you'll enjoy every single food item that I have to offer. Will you, will you please to take a slice? And he maybe has baked some cake, and he says, okay, I have some brownies, and I have some pastries, and I don't know, a slice of what. So he's offering a slice, and he says, come, look, here I have a lot of fresh slices of what, pineapple cake, or maybe what, black forest. I have no idea, whatever he may be offering. So he is offering. Okay, quickly tell me, which sense do you think he is appealing to in this stanza?
Taste.
Yes, and the taste is which organ?
Tongue.
Tongue. You hit it. You become crorepati. That was the question, and you got it. I don't have any crore to give you, but all I can give you is a wonderful compliment, right? And may you in your life be able to earn crores. That's my blessing. Yes, the correct answer on the dot. So here, look at the spider. I think, what do you think? He's such a polished person. He's so polished. He is going on. He says, let me try, attract the eyes, right? He offered. It didn't work. He said, never mind. Let me try the sense of touch. It didn't work. You know, he said, never mind. Now he says, let me try taste and tongue. Because there are often times when we are hungry and when we are tired, and if somebody says, come, I'll give you good food, paneer tikka is warm, right in my micro, and I have lovely cake, and I have this, what, I don't know, different food item, pizza, and maybe fresh hot chow mein, whatever, different thing, chili paneer, chili potatoes, all steaming hot. Would you like to go to that house?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Exactly. I think we are all honest. Yes, we probably will get tempted to actually walk into that house and say, क्या है, इतना अच्छे से बुला रहे हैं, है ना, ये डियर फ्रेंड भी बोल रहे हैं और कहते हैं कि बहुत टाइम से आई हैव ऑलवेज हैड फीलिंग्स फॉर यू एंड यू नो, गलत भी तो कुछ नहीं कह रहे, यही तो कह रहे हैं आ जाओ रेस्ट कर लो चले जाना। बट लोग कहते हैं कि इनके यहाँ जाते हैं तो वापस नहीं आ पाते हैं, पर हो सकता है ये सब झूठ हो। Maybe people are jealous of his goodness. Maybe people speak bad of him because he's so good. क्या करा जाए? Should we? Should we not? If you were in the place of Fly, what would be your thoughts? Would you have conflict in your mind? Would you have this debate going on in your mind to do or not to do?
Yes, ma'am.
What would be the then? Elaborate, kindly elaborate. What would be the thoughts that would be there? What would be the thoughts that what like I shared my thoughts that should I go, should I not go? He seems to be a pretty good chap. He seems to be a good person. He doesn't speak anything wrong. He's so highly polite. But people say that his house is very dangerous. What should I do? I'm sharing my thoughts as they would come in my mind. Do share your thoughts as they would come in your mind. They could be the same as mine. Yeah, so unmute and do share your thoughts.
Ma'am, I thought that let's go and see what happened.
Wow, adventure. देखते हैं है ना क्या जाता है,
Yes,
चलो
ma'am.
एक बार ट्राई करके देख लेते हैं क्या होगा। डर नहीं लगेगा? मान लो मर जाए तो
Yes, ma'am.
what will be the thought that will come in your mind? What if I die? Then how will you tell your mind ki
You should not go.
but if your whole body says no, it's okay, you know, mind कहता है मत जाओ, and your whole body says your eyes and your ears and your touch and your tongue says but all is good. Anyone else? Yes, Srishti. So what would you do?
Ma'am, I will be like sitting on the fence at that moment. At
Exactly,
the same time,
we are, that's what the situation is we are sitting on the fence, isn't it? Sitting on the fences when we are unable to decide to move left or to move right, that is to do or not to do, to go or not to go. So what is your decision?
uh, I might think to go because at that time I'm tired and he has a lovely bed and that bed sheet which will attract me.
Mm-hmm.
But his polite behavior will create some what?
Will give you some, will make you cautious, will make you wary. W-A-R-Y, wary. Wary means where you doubt a little bit. But then I think any one of us who is so hungry and tired would just feel chalo dekhte hain kya farak padega. Anyone adventurous enough, like if I remember when I was young like you, little older than you because I was in maybe class 12 or maybe college first year. Yeah, I think it was then. Nobody used to teach me the motorcycle, you know, so one day I thought let me learn it myself. And then I thought लेकिन अलीनी अगर गिर गई तो क्या होगा? So I told myself, you know, I told my mind, क्या हो गया गिर गए तो, पाँव ही तो टूटेगा, हाथ टूट जाएगा, कोई बात नहीं है, देखा जाएगा. A few months in the hospital, but at least I will get to do what I want. I really want to go on the mobike myself. I want to ride the mobike on my own. So, you know, I used to have this conflict for many days. And then one fine day, I actually, when everybody was sleeping, I took my dad's motorcycle, mobile, and I started it. I had been learning in my mind, you know, that this is the first step, this is the second step, then I'll do this, then I'll do this, and then I actually sat and started it, and I went away. And I remember my mother and my father, my brother, all rushing after me. Hey, stop! You'll fall, you'll die. अब I said देखा जाएगा, मरेंगे तो नहीं, मरेंगे तो नहीं. I was very confident, मरूंगी नहीं. All I'll do is if I'm unable to stop the bike, I'll jump off and maybe I'll have a broken leg and a broken hand. So this is what comes to my mind, you know, when I think of this, that how much risk am I willing to take? So an important lesson that I'm asking here is this, that at times, we will have this kind of situation in our life, sitting on the fence to do or not to do. So how will you decide how much risk do you want to take is my question here. How will you decide, and how much risk? I want to know from you, from this young generation. See, the story which I told you is about 25 years back. Okay, what I did in my life. So yeah, share. How much risk will you take, and what will be your boundaries of taking a risk? Like here.
And my boundaries will be like, if it's worth taking, I will definitely do that. But if it is the question of life, I will step backward.
Okay, so it shouldn't lead to death, right? And anything less than death, you won't mind a broken hand or a broken leg, it means, Kshitij?
Yes, ma'am, that will be okay.
That will be okay. So that's great. You're setting your parameter. What about the others? Let me hear what are your parameters of a risk.
Ma'am, I would be conscious that there is every step, and I should be alert.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if I'm very hungry, I should go and accept the invitation.
And then probably be on your alert to do 1, 2, 3, run out
Yes,
in case something wrong happens. So okay,
yes,
I
ma'am.
I,
Yes, ma'am.
I like that. I like that. That being high alert when you're venturing into a danger zone. So you set your and
Yes,
you put
ma'am.
your whole body on alert. Wonderful, Srishti. Anyone else? I would love to hear how others would take up the risk, and this is an important decision that we are making today. Let's all decide how much risk at any time of life, at any point of life, how much risk are we willing to take? Yes. I think there's some audio glitch at your end, whoever is trying to speak, and I'm unable to hear at the moment. Anyone else who would like to pitch in and share how and what risk would be acceptable to you? It's you deciding your own boundaries. Anyone else? Parth, Shikha, Shivani, anyone, Mohit? Do speak up, because this is something which I think affects all of us. And we need to think about this earlier so that when that situation comes, we would have solved example in our mind that, okay, I've already decided that any situation and I take only this much risk.
Ma'am, this much amount of risk, if they will give memories, then they are very good.
I like that. I like that. That's a wonderful parameter. That
Ma'am, there is a quote that bad choice make better stories.
they do that maybe if you feel that you can have a couple of good memories to look on when we grow up, when we grow old, then I think that's a wonderful answer, Kshitij, you're giving us for all of us. I think that's another. I go by that. I also go by that, that if it's giving me some lovely moments and if it's giving me some lovely memories to look back upon, and I don't lose my character, I don't should not lose my respect, I should not lose out on couple of good things, I don't mind taking a risk. So I leave this thought for you. It's okay, maybe some of you have been just shaken out of our sleep, or maybe shaken out of your evening relaxing time, and maybe you're not ready enough to answer this question as of now. But maybe as we finish this poem, this is the question I'll be asking you. So by the time you can be ready, that for your life, for your own life, how much risk would you be taking, and what would be your parameters, what would be your boundaries, and what will be the reasons that will goad you to take a risk, that will let you take a risk. Okay, and what kind of risk, how much, what are those risk factors? So do think about this topic a lot, so that we will be discussing it. Because if in the poem, I mean, I may give you as a question, I can read some chats. I will ready for any risk that doesn't harm my parents. I like that parameter. If there is an exist, I'm willing to take the risk to enter. no matter how much dangerous is it. Oh my God. Okay, so that's how a lot of that'll be good answers. I think that'll be wonderful to read. So I think you can save all this. You can save the screenshots also and put it on the our own group, our language classroom. That's very there. That's our classroom these days, isn't it? So put it down there, and we will have to work upon this as we finish the poem. However, let's hear what the fly has to say before we wind up this evening session. Who's leading us into the fly's answer?
Oh, no, no, said the little fly. Kind sir, that cannot be. I've heard what's in your pantry, and I do not wish to see.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, kind sir. Now, look, the fly is equally kind, equally polite. Now, she was called dear friend. So the fly says, kind sir, refers to the fly absolutely on the same platform, being as polite, right? So I think even the fly, the one we have, is a smart fly. Oh, no, no, kind sir, that cannot be. I'm so sorry. I have to turn down your proposal. You're giving me a lovely invite, but I'm so sorry, sir. Such a you're being so kind, but I'll have to turn it down because I've heard. There's a lot of heard. ये सुना बहुत है इन्होंने, ये सुना है ना? ये जरूर वो सनसनी का वो देखती होंगी, ये she must be watching that सनसनी channel, है ना? देखते रहिए, alert रहिए.
Fly is a social butterfly.
Why call it a butterfly? Call it a social fly. We'll change the whole idiom. Very, very socially active. And इन्होंने काफी grapevine सुना हुआ है. Grapevine is all the gossip which goes around, maybe in a colony, पता है उनके घर में, अरे सुना नहीं तुमने, है ना? So all that. I think this fly is really, really active in a lot of this social circle, as Kshitij is putting it very rightly. I've heard what's in your pantry. मैंने सुना हुआ है आपके pantry में क्या क्या है. मुझे मालूम है. I already know what is in your storeroom, and I know you have all the best of the goodies. You have all the best of the items in your storeroom. And I do not wish to see. And I have no desire to see what is in your pantry. I'm so sorry. I have no desire. Oh my God. Oh my God. This fly beats everyone. Look at this fly. Are you enjoying this fly?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, this is like what? Equal takkar. If we have spider on one hand, then we have fly on the other. It's like 1-to-1 TT match going on. It's like इधर से शॉट मारा तो उधर से स्मैश पड़ा, उधर से शॉट मारा तो इधर से स्मैश पड़ा. Both are going equally strong. Are you enjoying the table tennis match between the two? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Or in that
Yes, ma'am.
mild way, yes, ma'am. Come on, say it more robustly. If you're enjoying it, let your voice sound that you're enjoying it. Come on, let's all say it together. We're enjoying what? The conversation between the spider and the fly. So say it together.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What? Yes, ma'am.
We're enjoying the conversation of fly and spider.
That's better said. That's what it is, right? So I have less than a minute left for this session, and I guess we'll have to stop here, and we'll hear the rest of the conversation tomorrow evening at the same time. We'll be joining in at I think the